All right, I want to talk right now about institutional adoption. Institutional adoption is something we've been talking about in the crypto world for a few years. And usually when people talk about institutional adoption, what they're actually saying is they want institutions to go invest in Bitcoin and institutions to invest in ETH and whatever other tokens are important to them. And what I'm saying and what we're seeing here is institutional adoption is here. And by adoption, I mean the institutions, the large organizations are actually utilizing the networks. They're actually starting to utilize the ideas of tokenizations. We're seeing Visa and PayPal and Shopify actually utilizing and giving their users the ability to transact using stablecoins on chain. It's PayPal creating their own stablecoin, Visa using USDC, it's Shopify using USDC. That's kind of the adoption. It's BlackRock not necessarily saying that they want a Bitcoin spot ETF, but it's BlackRock and Larry Fink talking about tokenization of assets and how important that's going to be. It is Citigroup tokenizing deposits from their customers. It's the likes of Deutsche Bank looking at tokenization and tokenizing deposits and figuring out how they're going to custody crypto assets. That is the institutional adoption we're seeing. So even though we're in this bear market, that people talk it's a bear market because the prices are down, adoption of the actual networks is what's later going to drive the price. So if you're a financial professional and you're waiting for institutions to say, we're devoting $100 million or $200 million to just go buy ETH, well, yes, that pumps up the price of Ether, or if they're going to buy Bitcoin, pumps up the price of Bitcoin today. But that doesn't lead to wide scale adoption. That doesn't lead to the future value of those assets. All it leads to is the value in those assets in terms of moving the prices up. It's akin to, a company or a large investor buying a bunch of stock in Apple, for instance, but not necessarily saying we're going to have everyone in our organization use Apple phones or use Apple computers from now on. Those are different. And so what I look at right now is the institutional adoption is here, and they're doing it regardless of what the prices are in the market. They're saying, we believe in this technology and we're going to continue to use it because it makes us that much more efficient. So in regards to institutional adoption, it's here, it's happening. We're seeing large banks, we're seeing large providers, payment providers. We're seeing large companies. If it's on the NFT side, we're seeing Nike and Starbucks and those companies. We're seeing airlines use NFTs for loyalty rewards. We are seeing the institutional adoption of the blockchain infrastructure, of the crypto infrastructure. And I think that is what's going to drive the future value of the crypto assets. And that is the institutional adoption that I've been looking for a while. And that's actually what's more exciting than just some big company saying, we're going to put a whole bunch of treasury into Bitcoin, or a fund or a pension saying, we're going to put a bunch of our assets into Bitcoin or into ETH. I think what's happening with institutions right now is actually more important and more exciting and more relevant to the future value of crypto assets.